Hey guys, thanks for joining me back. This is Ghostwire Tokyo. We're gonna be going over to the main mission because I don't think there's anything left to do now other than the main mission. I mean, there's collectibles and the spirits and stuff, but I already set
In
out
there.
with the knowledge that I probably wouldn't be doing all that. I'd probably just be doing the side missions. 'Cause,
Head for the back.
a lot of the skills are just incremental upgrades. Otherwise, I would get them.
Great. More
Get all
of
the
these things.
get all the upgrade material.
Can we get the power back on?
Yeah. Breaker should be over past that flashlight. Try
I
using
forgot. I
special
didn't
vision.
have a
Never know what you might find.
Oh, I guess my flashlight doesn't really work too well. Well, that sucks. Oh God, why? Get out of here, lady. Oh no.
He got yanked out of me.
Gotta stick together, okay?
Yeah, I know.
Don't give up! It's not that bad!
Say that, but I'm really
You're wounded bad. You good?
I'll live.
Come on, die already. How coincidental is that? I run out of ammo and like the last hit, I melee them.
What the hell is that?
Look like little booties. Oh, red shoes. I thought they were like baby shoes.
Get ready, Akito.
God, what am I supposed to? Okay.
In that room.
Ooh, motorcycle.
Take a look.
It's like the same tread pattern as my bike.
That was Ringo's custom ride.
It has
Damn.
4 cylinders and 2 exhaust. confused.
But what's custom about it?
Got some kind of anti-spirit tech, from what I heard. In theory, it ought to get us through the fog.
Yeah, I have a problem.
How about in reality?
Quiet. Give me a sec.
With that motorcycle. You used a 4-cylinder engine and put 2 pipes on it. I'm confused.
It won't even start.
Course not. There's no gas in it. Plus, the custom turbocharger's busted. We'll need a replacement turbine wheel to get it running again.
That is not a turbo
The real problem's the fragrant underworld oil.
at all.
The
That is where the
what?
clutch is.
This is no
Or actually,
ordinary
that's where
bike.
the stator is.
It's
Clutch
got
is
the
on the
power
inside.
to cut right through that fog. But to do that,
Actually,
you
it
need
depends on
special
the engine,
oil
but
from the
still.
other side. We're fresh out.
Okay, so how do we get some?
Dunno.
You... If you don't know, then what are we supposed to do?
Better get that.
Banana
Bet someone's
phone.
gonna force their help on us.
I didn't have all day to wait for you to pick up, so I rigged this phone to ring periodically and play back a recording. No need to talk, just listen to my instructions.
That voice. It's Ed.
You're in the garage, which means you're trying to use Rinko's motorbike. And now you don't know where to find the necessary fragrant underworld oil. I've told you before, KK, but I'm sure you'll have forgotten, am I right?
Smart guy.
Kiss my ass.
You can find the oil in places where the underworld's interference is especially potent. Anywhere you can see it spilling over into our world. This should be readily apparent. Now get searching. Signing off.
Oh, I already been there.
Any idea where to look?
Not yet. Let's find a good vantage point to scope out the area. Around here, best bet might be the Mitake real estate building. That's the Rinko. Oh, I know. Never holds back.
What is... Secondhand shop really dealing something like that?
Lots of things end up on their shelves. Most folks wouldn't recognize it. If it's that corrupted, definitely worth checking out.
I guess I just go outside from here.
So, Ed, does he usually communicate with recordings like that?
Yeah, pretty much. Sometimes he'll go a week or more without saying a word in person. One time I wanted to make him talk, so I told him there was a ninja hiding behind him.
And did that work?
Nope. But later he sent me a 20-minute recording of ninja facts.
That bike of Rinko's has some serious mods on it, huh?
Yeah.
Those guys are all into that kind of thing. Rinko's really particular. Not just with the bike either. One time she even built her own cleaning robot.
She doesn't know how to build a motorcycle, apparently. She's missing 2 fucking... sorry. She's missing 2 actual pipes leading to her cylinders. Like, I don't... She's missing 2 headers. That shouldn't even work. I mean, it will fire, it will run, but it'll be very, very, very loud. Especially with you sitting right on top of it. Burn out your ears real fast. By the way, you don't need to be a engineer to see that problem. If you know even just the basics about vehicles, you can see that's a problem. Motorcycle. That guy, get up there.
I do not seek power, nor the right of rule. I seek nothing but salvation. Salvation for all of you. I come bearing power.
Great. I do have to climb at least some of it.
O vagrant souls, gather unto me.
No wonder why everyone's so skinny in all these movies. They keep running up all these staircases.
All right, let's scope out the area.
Gotta find that stuff for the bike.
Find a place where you can get some gasoline in a turbine wheel. Find a place where you get fragrant.
So many people.
Uh-huh.
So, gasoline, a turbine wheel, and underworld interference.
There's gasoline. Other where I've already been, I don't know of where else you would go to the underworld here. But gasoline's over there. Oh, that.
Something different about that Torii gate. Let's go check it out.
But there's a gas station there. Oh, I can't get out until I find where I can get gas. Oh,
You into high-interest loans or something?
Oh, well, that's what it is.
like a construction site over here? No. Like I figured you just go to the gas station and put a thing in the pipe of the take the manhole cover off and just siphon some gas, but nope. I'm just tapping A everywhere, trying to figure out what it wants. Because I can only go to the right that far. What?
Hey, nice car. Bet we could liberate a turbine wheel from it.
Probably some gas, too.
Okay.
Okay, we know where to go. Up to you to get us there.
Great, makes me sound like a chauffeur.
Okay, whatever. That was just, I don't understand. I get
where
the
do we
gate,
start?
but the gas station's over there.
Wherever you like. At the end of the day, all roads will lead to him one way or the other.
It's probably gonna be a huge fight over here.
They've got a spare gas can. This turbine wheel's useless. The shape's all wrong.
It won't work?
Damn it, Rinko. Why'd you have to use parts nobody can replace? Huh? Hey, look!
Oh, it's cold.
Damn it!
KK! KK! Where are you? KK!
Goddamn thing. Akito, do something already!
I'll try.
Oh no, I
I'll
have
get
to.
rid of them.
Got some more company! Pretty good.
Out of arrows. Better find some more. Yeah.
Oh, come on. What the hell? What?
Akito! More incoming!
How's that?
Pretty good.
Please be it. Oh,
They just keep coming. Yeah. I need arrows.
I'm all right. No need to panic.
How's that? Good.
Hopefully that'll be it.
I think that's the last of them. I've got to get over to KK.
Thank God.
That was impressive. You handled yourself well.
Thanks.
Never realized just how safe it feels in here.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
All that for that? Man.
Still need to find that turbine wheel.
Let's gather up the other stuff first.
That one's high up. How do we even reach it?
Doubt we can get to it from here. Maybe try checking the highway.
Or hear me out. I do it my way.
Feels like something more. We're close to the under. You ready for this? Sounds like you're all. Hey, who'd you want to meet in the afterlife if you could? I'd want to see my granddad. We'd go hunting for copper together.
I guess my mom and dad.
So much corruption. If that's right, we should be able to find that underworld oil around here. And we got company.
Need break. Fill up this just in case. That's exactly what shenanigans are about to happen.
couldn't make it easy, could they?
We just gotta play their game.
Hopefully not for too long.
They're not too keen on handing over the oil.
Grab the oil.
All right, we're done here. Let's get going.
Man.
The corruption's coming back.
That explains why most folks can't get back from here.
Can you push the point, please? There we go. Beat them all. Even though I probably wasn't supposed to.
We made it. I really thought we were done for.
Yeah, the tomb doesn't open its doors lightly. That's everything but the turbine wheel. Let's stop back at the safe house for now.
How is that over there? Alright, where's the safe house? Alright, I want to see what this is.
So, was it just you and your sister on your own?
Yeah, it was.
I see. All the more reason you gotta help.
Yeah.
Defend yourself, you can't avoid the hit.
How's this?
Good. Now to help more.
Oh, it's just a screen. Okay. Oh, I lost interest. I just realized what that icon was finally. It's a nose, teeth, and fangs on the left and right. Balls.
Bet you boys are having trouble with that turbine wheel. My baby will only take parts from exotic vehicles. Regular parts won't cut it. But if you head under the Scramble Crossing, there's a car show going on. I figured KK would have known that, though.
Oh. Well.
I would. Let's go check it out, I guess.
She sure does sound full of herself.
Huh. Probably enjoying watching us.
I don't see it.
Struggle.
Well, you are pretty funny when you struggle.
Funny. If I'm in trouble, so are you. Got it.
Left. Oh. Why not? Ah, so I gotta run all the way across the parking lot garage again? It's not that hard, or it's not that strenuous or anything, it's just, it's annoying. Actually, knowing where to go is kind of difficult when it's dark. Oh, there it goes. Alright. Next.
I don't really get ramen these days.
Well, somebody's gotta like what they've got here. So, why did Rinko say you'd know about that car show?
Not a clue.
Ah, great.
Huh. I get it now. My boy was really into this car. I'll bet we can use this turbine wheel.
Opero?
All right, that's everything. Let's head back to the safe house and fix up the bike.
I don't think you've ever mentioned your family before.
Because there's nothing worth mentioning.
Tell me sometime. I don't think you've ever mentioned your family before.
Because there's nothing worth mentioning.
Tell me sometime. I'll tell you something too.
I'll think about it.
Not to delay the main the side.
Got a new place for you to check out.
Erika again?
Yeah, it's another meeting point we set up in case things went south. Even if she couldn't meet up with Ed, it's possible she could have ended up there.
Gotcha. We'll check it out.
Thanks. Head to the roof of 429 then.
It's 429. This must be like an iconic street or something. This must be the equivalent to our New York City Central or something in America. 'Cause there's a lot of things that end up over here.
This hero thing is hard work.
All flesh must one day return to nothing. And so too do the lingering souls of the fallen. Why must all become nothing? Why do we seek? I do not seek power. I seek nothing but salvation. Salvation for
I'm here.
all of you.
There she is.
Okay.
All I do stems from love. O vagrant souls, gather unto
Did
me.
she fall?
No, but she's headed somewhere. Don't lose sight of her.
I lost her. Can I do that? No. Well, that sucks. Okay. I love getting pulled off the side. My favorite. Oh, it hurt.
Her psychic trail went to the roof of the hospital. Voice recorder. Ed was here too.
Alright, can I pick it up?
Damn. Erika's energy attracts him. You okay? That's all of them. You better grab that voice recorder.
Oh, scary.
Don't you dare choke to death.
Another search without much to show for it. Better report back to Rinko.
You could learn a new skill now. Or you could save up. Your call.
Wow. That's not the face of someone with...
There was no sign she met up with...
I see. That's exactly why I didn't want her...
But
Meaning?
none of us really knew everything that was going on. Let us know if you can remember anywhere else she might have gone. I worry about her too.
Okay.
Is that done? Yay. Was there any other side missions? I'm not seeing any others. Guess not. Alright. Go back over here. better get some. Just in case.
Akito, let me take over for a little bit. I'll fix it.
Okay.
I hope this thing has a proper exhaust manifold after. It probably won't, but.
All right, should be good to go. We're charging into the lion's den. You ready for this?
Oh. So they cover it up anyway. Okay. That's fine then, I guess. It just sucks that the presentation of it is clearly wrong.
What's the holdup?
Is there another one? After the end, I just finished After the End 2. There's an After the End 3? I mean, if I don't see it, I don't see it, but... Is there one that's like side missions not done? No? Okay, how about we just... toggle all and then side mission. I done them all. Okay. So there's literally nothing that I know of.
Well, better safe than sorry, I guess. Let's get anything we need. All right, let's roll.
Let's.
Hit the switch!
Yeah, it has two exhausts. They did fix it.
Hey, don't stop! Spike's not gonna last! There! Got it!
We get him?
Show's not over. Hurry!
Chapter 5.
We've come this far. We're not leaving empty-handed.
Crap, where am I? Not on the map, that's for sure.
Damn right. I'm taking back Mari.
I assume this is Tokyo Tower?
Is that?
Ringo.
This is where I died. Full of regret. But thanks to you two, I can put that behind me now.
You're taking off.
I have to. Got nothing left keeping me here. Sorry I couldn't stick around. Till the end.
It's all right.
I can't quite bring myself to believe in the afterlife. Even though I'm like this. After all, if it were real, people would be happy to embrace death. Live. Embrace your life.
And then she gone.
Let's go, partner. So Erika was what was keeping Rinko chained to this world. And now that things are settled, she had to move on.
Is that gonna happen to you too?
Probably.
At least he's honest.
Didn't you say he was trying to bring his family back?
You heard him before. As far as he's concerned, bodies are just wrappers for the soul. Pawns for him to use.
There's no way we can avoid fighting her?
No. Anyone in our way goes down. No exceptions.
Oh, Jesus!
Let's do this!
Alright, how do I...
You don't have to thank me. I wish only.
It hurts so much to leave the two of you behind, but I always knew you were strong. You would pull through.
Is... Oh, you gotta shoot at the thing. Okay.
Mom's gone, but I'll be here to pick up the slack. Please don't worry about a thing, Dad.
Erika, your mother hasn't really left us.
My husband could not accept my love. It drove him mad.
Is she blaming herself?
I need more than just a couple rocks here.
To make you happy.
So wrong.
Yeah, I'm with you. If we don't
Come on. Bye. I mean, that was a better boss fight than the cat, by far. It was definitely more interesting and more horrifying.
What the hell is this guy's endgame?
You got me. Can't say I feel sorry for her, but I'll put her out of her misery.
Now it's just a head honcho, I think, right?
I'm not going anywhere until we take that bastard down. No way I'm checking out before that.
You just want to protect your family, don't you? You're a good father.
I try. Once we head in, there's no turning back. Make sure you're prepared. Let's go.
I am prepared.
Did everyone here vanish too?
Our guy's gotta be lurking somewhere. Let's head up.
Mari, what are you saying?
Feel lost. Gather, that you may not tremble.
Akito! You never even think about me at all, do you? You only ever worry about yourself. You're just afraid I'll die because of you, aren't you?
What's wrong?
I heard this voice. It sounded like Mari.
They're probably trying to mess with your head. Hey, now what? Akito. Akito. Let's go.
impatient. You got impatient with your ways.
Mari, is that really how you feel?
Don't let it rattle you. That's what the enemy wants.
You're wrong!
Snap out of it, Akito! Hey, you said I was a good dad earlier. Truth is, I'm not even close. I figured if I threw myself into my work, that'd be enough to protect my family. I barely ever even showed my face at home. It was like we were total strangers. Lately, when I'd bring home a toy for my son, he wasn't even interested. Didn't care about those supercars anymore either.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna run from this fight. I'm gonna protect them, no matter what.
Mari!
So that puppet failed to even buy me some time.
You asshole!
The death of the body is a natural phenomenon. And in liberating our souls from their corporeal shells, we are returned to our true forms.
Believe whatever horseshit you want, man. But when you dragging innocent people, you cross a line!
People always decry the truth when forced to face it. However, soon you too will come to understand
Nope.
how meaningless these earthly vessels truly are.
Keep your hands off her!
I have all the souls that I require. I will use them to shatter the barrier between life and death. Your sister will be the final piece. A foundation for a new age. You should be proud.
Away from her!
The fall of the barrier will presage the rebirth of the world. And then I shall create a new paradise, though modest it will be. A place where the souls of my wife and daughter will shine for all eternity.
How you will!
I've just come upon a wonderful idea. I shall create a paradise for this girl as well. Such a willful spirit as hers is a rarity indeed. Perhaps she will even lead this new world. A new Mary for a new age. No, a new Eve.
Enough of your delusional bullshit! You're out of your mind!
Am I now? Have you asked her? Why are you so certain that her spirit wishes to return to this shell? Can you imagine what your sister endures beneath these bandages? Remaining tethered to this body will only prolong her agony.
You don't know that.
Hey! Don't listen to his bullshit! Kill him now, or the world is done for! Akito! Get it together!
The time is nigh. The world rests on the precipice of transformation. A new age will dawn. Not much longer now. Soon, my dream will be made manifest.
Did his
Get up! Follow him!
arms out of the giant's mouth? Is that what just happened?
Mari, what do you want?
Don't let him rattle you! Up! Now! Get up or I'll ditch you for good! Is that really all you got, Akito? I can do this myself. I'll kick my own ass. Akito, you just don't get in the way. So you're scared, right? Of how she might feel. Of finding out that maybe you did all this for nothing. You're afraid to hear the truth.
What do you know?
Nothing. I never even knew what my own family was thinking. That's why you need to go find out for yourself.
KK.
I'm not stopping now. Are you with me?
I am. Let's go. I gotta ask her myself. Can't die yet.
Oh, Jesus.
Everything to me!
There's nobody.
Nobody that fights harder! Does anyone ever see that? No! Not even my family!
Down to him. He really does need an ass kicking. Can't believe it's coming.
I got no one. Not a single person to back me up. I don't need them anyway. I'm just fine on my own.
Okay. But it's different now. I got you.
Yeah, you do.
What do I even keep fighting for? I don't know. I don't know! I've lost everything. All of it! More reason to keep going. Just die. Nothing to show. That's what I need. For all of it. Akito, don't you let
He did.
I got this. Knew I lived fast, but I never thought I'd be offing myself.
Yeah.
KK.
Let's move. Time for a jaunt into the abyss.
Here we go.
Right. Let's go.
And warned me I couldn't go back, so this might be like the final act of this game. Which I'd be kind of surprised. It means this game, like at least the campaign of it, was really short. And this game really depended on the side missions and exploration.
Well, the abyss sure is bleak. I guess it'd be stranger if it weren't, though.
276.
You hear that?
Sounds like water.
A hospital.
We'll do another checkup in 6 months. Then we can see how the two of you are holding up.
Someone's memories? But whose?
Looks like it's a girl. You are gonna be a big brother soon.
What a great artist you are, Mari.
You're such a good girl, cleaning up after yourself like that.
Are these my memories?
You just tell me if you have any trouble at school, okay?
Okay.
What's this?
The elementary school we went to.
I'm coming too.
No, I'm going out with my friends. You just walk home by yourself.
My memories and Mari's.
Hey, isn't that your sister over there?
Yeah, so?
You should call her over.
Nah, we've got nothing to talk about.
Oh, they grew apart.
You're seriously overthinking this.
I
feels so long ago now. Mom said not to worry about things at home. You should just do what you want.
Yeah. Mom's just a little tired, right?
Of course she is. Don't be so negative all the time. That yukata.
Yeah, it's Mom's. I'm glad the weather cleared up.
Yeah, it's our first festival in a while.
Why? Don't look away, Akito.
Mom's gonna be okay, right? I don't want her to go away. Why does everyone go away? Akito, where are you? Akito, I'm at the hospital. You need to get here now. I guess Mom and Dad are finally back together.
Yeah. This will be a new beginning for us.
Yeah, you're right. How many more new beginnings do we need to have? This isn't even a beginning. We're just falling further down.
How far do these steps go?
Don't be scared. You'll be okay.
Depression from parents passing away? Yeah.
Can we go? Sometimes I wish we could just hit the bottom and get it over with. At least then, we could be with Mom and Dad again.
Stop it.
Don't turn away, Akito. We wanted to hear how she felt.
Why is it only me? In all of Tokyo. In all of me. Why do I keep falling down? If I'm just gonna fall, I might as well jump.
need to find Mari.
That's right. You have to protect her.
Yeah. I'm done running.
Oh, gotta crouch.
This must lead somewhere.
Gotta crouch again.
This is it.
Yeah. He's in there. And so is your sister. You ready?
Yep. Absolutely can't. So fast. Mount Fuji.
Such a shame it is. Neither of you can appreciate the wonders of the journey that awaits your loved ones.
I came here to talk to Mari. You're not stopping me.
Oh, and how will you do this? She has words to speak no longer.
Stop it! Mari!
The gate to the underworld has opened. And now, for the final step. Let time's flow cease. What is happening? Is this? Is she doing this? No! The ceremony cannot be stopped!
Mari.
Akito, thank you for coming for me.
I'm sorry. I wanted to apologize.
I know you have. It's what kept me here. It wasn't your fault. I went back for this. It's our only memento of Mom and Dad. I couldn't just leave it behind.
Mari.
Big brother. Live.
I...
I'm so glad I could finally tell you.
Well, Stupido's back.
I have succeeded. I was not mistaken. The two realms connected at last. When the souls of humanity are freed from their mortal prisons, they shall be made pure. I shall finally be made one with my family again.
So he was driven to insanity by
We
his
will
family dying.
exist in eternal paradise. Unshackled from loss and sorrow!
Time to put an end to this, Akito.
Yeah. This is the end of the line.
Oh, what is that? Is that a whale? Looks like a death whale.
Deny me! Why give it to me? Just as the two realms have united, we too must become one.
Who want a bird with an ass like you?
We gain nothing from partings. None can comprehend death. We can but unite.
Lost his shit. Merging with them totally destroyed me.
Why do you interfere? Why? I was to be your salvation. All become one.
Sorry to disappoint, but this body's already taken. No, it's actually not that bad. It's all about learning to live together.
Right. You must! You're just too far gone to see it!
Cannot see dark. Go. I don't want to die.
Wow.
The souls were trapped in here.
Trapped? Does that mean...
It does. They were only separated from their bodies. They should go back to normal now.
Everyone... except Mari. died on December 10th. And Mom on June 9th. I didn't forget. Of course, I could never forget. Never. I won't keep pretending it doesn't hurt. I'm gonna live. Even if it means feeling weak. See you later. Next time we meet, I'll have lived a good, full life. Okay?
So, you finally learned how to open up to your family, huh?
And here I thought you'd learn to be quiet.
I gotta ask you for one last thing.
Yeah?
Talk to my wife and my boy. Tell them I never gave up. Not for a moment.
I will. I promise.
Hey, sorry to dump that on you. I'd do it myself if I could, but I'm getting a little tired.
Yep, so this was the end.
KK.
Don't get yourself possessed again, Akito. Most wraiths aren't half as charming as I am.
Yeah, you're a real charmer. Can't get you out of my head. You ought to be grateful. Thank you. Rest in peace, KK.
I guess that's as happy as an ending you could have. Alright, well, I think that's pretty much the end of the game. About 15 hours. So, while I didn't complete everything in the game, there's a decent amount of side stuff left. But most of that side stuff's all collectibles. I think I got either most or all of the actual side missions. All the other stuff is just, if you wanted to play more, it's there. It doesn't seem like there's more story or anything to the game. So I think that's all I'll be playing of Ghostwire Tokyo. Um, Definitely a decent game. My overall opinion pretty much remains the same on it. Great visuals, great like art and art direction. The bosses were cool and unique. The cat one, in particular, I take um, it might need some work, or I might have just been doing it wrong. I was probably doing it wrong. The talismans I never even really used. I used it a little bit, but only when it was needed. Um, they were a cool addition, but ultimately, I guess not really necessary. Maybe if it was harder, if I had selected like a harder difficulty, I would have needed them. Um, it's it's nice to have them in there. Ultimately, I would have loved to have more than just 3 different types of spells. One that's wide, one that's a piercing, and then one that's just basically a pistol. Isn't really enough for me. I wanted like 2 or 3 more, but I think it at least covered the bases. The story was pretty good. It was for the actual campaign story was short. It was very very short. It would probably taken me about 3 hours, or maybe even 3.5 hours, if I just done the campaign missions alone. With all the side missions, it was about 15 hours, and I want to say I only collected about 30-35% of all the spirits. But again, there's a lot of collectibles in the game that's supposed to help extend the like it's supposed to kind of pad out the whole story of the game. But if you don't get all the collectibles and stuff, then the game's a lot shorter. So I feel like a lot of that was just padding. The skill trees in the game, they didn't feel. They felt kind of just percentage increases. They didn't really feel like they were changing the way the combat works or anything. It's only when you got a new talisman or a new ability that it actually changed, and you got them all pretty early on because of the nature of the main story in the game being only 3 hours. I think the only things that really changed the way I play were the fact that you could grapple anywhere after I got that upgrade. Even the extending the glide for a couple seconds longer didn't really change the way I played too much. But that grappling ability did change it a lot for me, because I could just go anywhere. I didn't have to really pay attention to where the birds were. I like all the added information in the game. I like all the notes and stuff that you can collect and archive and read through. I actually off-screen read through a lot of what was already there that I collected. A lot of the collectibles themselves have little I can't pronounce words. They have little descriptions on them telling you what they are, what they represent, and it's all very, very intriguing and cool. I like that because it brings a lot of culture from Japan over to somebody like me who's an American, and it brings some of their kind of like folklore. It brings their folklore over, and it's really, really nice to see somebody else's culture in different aspects and what they believe in. Overall, if I had to rate it out of 10, I'm leaning toward a 7 and 8. It's a solid game. It's definitely better than average. An average would be like a 5. A 7 would be like I had fun with it in parts, and an 8 would be I had fun the whole time. The reason why I'm kind of in the middle is because there were several times where I was just kind of a little bored, because the combat was just getting stale. That could have been just my fault. I wasn't really using a talisman. I'm leaning more toward an 8. because everything here is well done, well represented. It's just the combat specifically was holding it back quite a bit, I felt. Also, maybe on a keyboard and mouse the game's better, but I know for a controller, it needs, I don't know, it needs help. Like binding an auto assist aim button, binding an auto assist to an aim button is kind of weird. Maybe that exists in other games, but this is the first time I've actually really used it. And usually it's just a menu setting where you turn it on and off. I'm sure they did that so that you could get like headshots and they would do more damage or something along those lines. But the things that keep it from being like a 10 for me is there's not enough enemy types. There just really isn't. They all have a decent amount of attacks. But they're not. I don't know. They're not. They are pretty unique. But I don't feel like there's enough of them to fully flesh out the game. The yokai are pretty cool. I do like them. I think there are enough side stories. I just don't feel like there was enough campaign. Like actual story missions. I don't feel like it was I don't want to say detailed. I just don't feel like it was long enough. 15 hours is tough for a $60 game. It's a tough sell. There are a couple games out there that can be 15 hours, and it's an actual recommendation for $60. But it wasn't strong enough to pull that off for me. It has to be a really dense, really good story all the way through. And this, while it was good, it wasn't knocking me off my feet or anything. So yeah, if you've already watched throughout this whole series, it's up to you whether or not you buy it, obviously. I wouldn't play it for the combat experience alone. If, unfortunately, you've watched all the way through this and you've already seen all there is to the story, then it's really hard for me to recommend you purchase the game. However, if you want to see what's out there more in the game, if there is more content there, then I could recommend it to you. And if for some reason somebody got the end of this last video and didn't see the rest, it's a good game. It's not a must-play in my book. It's a game that you could play if you were bored of what's out there, because it is pretty unique. If you're looking for something a little bit more unique, it is still grounded as like a kind of a first-person shooter esque style of game. This is worth a try. I don't know of any other games that this publisher has done yet, but if this was a first attempt at if this was their first game, it's absolutely outstanding for a first project. They can only go, well, not only, but I could see this evolving a lot more. There's a lot of areas in this game where you could evolve it and bring it over to either another concept or just a number 2, where it's another city that has basically the same thing going on, and it could be fleshed out and explained more of what's actually going on. Because I got the gist in this game, but like, how did this guy manage to extract people's souls in the first place? That was never clear to me. How come these visitors are arriving? How are they arriving? That's not clear to me. Why is it specifically, I think it was Mari, why is it specifically her that's got to be the catalyst to open up the underground, or the underworld? Why is it specifically her? Is there was no other than her having a strong will? I didn't hear of an actual reason. Um, so all that stuff could be fleshed out in like a number two. Obviously, it would be a different story, but I could totally see maybe not the same type of story happening, but of a similar story of somebody who actually gets souls back to where they need to be, kind of like a soul reaper, something along those lines. I could totally see that for a number two. A lot of potential there. Not sure if they're just going to do another IP, but anyway, that's all for now. I'm trying to think of what I'm gonna play next. I actually don't really know. All these games are kind of the spur of the moment of what I want to play. If you guys have any recommendations, leave them in the comments below. And if you want to see other games, there should be a playlist by now of other games that I have done Let's Plays on. Until then, you can just subscribe and you'll get notified on the next one that drops. Usually it's every day that I put up a video. But anyway, just let me know in the comments below what you guys would like to see. Until then, have a good night, have a good day, and I will see you next time.